All right. With that, what else can I talk about? What should I do here? Overseas sports? I went to a Premier Football League game yesterday. I went to Arsenal versus Everton, and I guess Arsenal was heavily favored. And it was an incredible experience. It really was. I guess the club itself, I guess you would call it. I don't like naming names on the podcast, but they hooked me up with tickets through the promoter, and we sat basically in the best seats in the house, like the club seats, the leather seats. They gave me a little blankie for when I went out there in case I got cold. I took a picture of it with the hashtag cozy smug cunt, and I went out there, and it was great. Listened to everybody singing the songs and shit, but if I lived in England, I would definitely pick a team. And I would go to the pub and learn all the songs, and then I would go sit in the upper deck. Because who wouldn't want to get shit-faced standing up the whole game singing songs? It looked great. So anyways, it was 0-0 or 0-0. The exact fucking reason why Americans do not watch soccer or football, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And then finally, but it was still a beautiful fucking game to watch. It really is. It's a lot like hockey, to be honest with you, except that it's, it's on grass. Long story short, Arsenal finally fucking scores. And the whole stadium breaks into this song about Arsenal. I don't know. I guess back in the day they used to always win 1-0. They score one goal, and then like a bunch of cunts, they just would all go back on defense, and you couldn't score on them. As the whole crowd would sing this song, 1-0 Arsenal, and you're gonna fucking lose and all this shit. So anyways, so they go up 1-0 with like 2 minutes left, and they all start singing the song. The whole fucking stadium, except for this one little corner that was for Everton, and they're into the second verse. The whole place is singing. They got their scarves out, holding up, going nuts. Big, glowing fish and chips looks on their faces, having a hell of a fucking time. And when they're in the middle of the second verse, Everton scored. Oh, did it take the wind out of their fucking sails? So the Everton people are going fucking insane. Somebody lit off like a little smoke bomb that had this blue smoke that was the cover of Everton. I guess you're not supposed to do it. The cops all came running over. And I don't know. They just told them to knock it off. In America, they would have dragged like 2 rows out, beaten him with clubs. But, and then all the blue smoke just kind of went all over this one part of the stadium. And that's how it ended. 1-1. And I had a great fucking time. And I highly suggest it. Highly recommend it. If you come over to England, you definitely got to go. You got to go to one of those games, Premier League games. It was fucking tremendous. And I plan on going to many more, and hopefully in the future. But this is something that I found out that was interesting, was all the maniacs go to the soccer games, and the rich cunts go to rugby. Who would have thought, right? Or the posh cunts, as they call them, go to rugby, I guess in England. That makes no sense to me. Who would think that rugby would be like, is it like an elitist sport? I was even talking to the cab driver this morning as I'm going in Ireland. He was going, yeah,